Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Welcome, friends. Today, we are going to open the hood of the most complex machine in the universe, your own mind. We often think, I am thinking. We feel like our mind is a solid, independent king sitting on a throne. But the deep psychology of the Buddha, known as Abhidhamma, reveals a shocking truth. The mind never stands alone, not for a single microsecond. Imagine a person who is very weak, unable to stand on their own legs. To rise, to walk, they need a cane. They need a walking stick to lean on. Your consciousness is exactly like that weak person. It cannot exist in a vacuum. It must always, always lean on something. That walking stick is what we call an object, or in Pali, an aramana. Just as the cane supports the person, the object supports the mind. Without an object to hold on to, the mind simply disappears. So, what are these walking sticks? What is your mind holding on to right now? In our world, there are 6 types of inputs. First, there is form, the colors and shapes striking your eye. Second, sound vibrating in your ear. Third, smell for the nose. Fourth, taste for the tongue. Fifth, touch, the physical sensations of heat or cold on your body. And then there is the 6th type, the most mysterious one, Dhamma aramana, or mental objects. These are thoughts, memories, or ideas that do not come from the eyes or ears. Let me explain this simply. Imagine you are remembering a magnificent building you saw years ago, like the great Ruanweli Saya Stupa. Right now, that massive stone structure is not in front of you, but inside your mind you see the white dome, you see the pinnacle. That internal image is a mental object. Your mind is leaning on that memory to exist in this moment. But how does a thought actually happen? It follows a beautiful, natural rhythm. Naturally, when you are in deep sleep or not actively thinking, your mind flows like a quiet underground river. We call this the bhavanga, the life continuum. It flows smoothly, keeping you alive. But suddenly, a sound hits your ear, splash. The river is disturbed. First, it vibrates. This is the bhavanga chalana. Then the flow is cut off. This is bhavanga upacheda. The mind stops flowing smoothly and turns towards the ear to ask, what is that sound? This triggers a lightning-fast chain reaction. The mind investigates, it decides, and then comes the most important part, the javana. These are 7 powerful moments of impulse. This is where you react. This is where you create karma. This is where you choose to be angry or to be kind. Now, where does all this happen? The eye consciousness relies on the eye. The ear relies on the ear. But for your deep thoughts, For your love, your wisdom, and your memories, the mind needs a home. Ancient wisdom tells us this home is the Hridaya Vastu, the heart base. This is not just the physical pump, but a subtle energy dependent on the blood within the heart. This is the seat of your consciousness. But remember, the mind is not a lonely traveler. It travels with a team. We call these cetasikas, or mental factors. Think of your mind like a soup. The water is the consciousness, but the taste of the soup comes from the ingredients. There are 7 universal ingredients that are present in every single thought you have. Number 1 is phassa, contact, the spark when the mind meets the object. Number 2 is vedana, feeling. Is it pleasant or painful? Number 3 is sanya, perception, putting a label on it. This is a car, this is a voice. Number 4 is cetana, volition, the driver that pushes the mind to act. Number 5 is ekaggata, focus, being one with the object. Number 6 is jivitindriya, vitality, the battery life of the thought. And number 7 is manasikara, attention, the steering wheel that turns the mind. If your mind is healthy and wholesome, beautiful ingredients are added to this soup. Sada, faith and confidence. Sati, mindfulness or clear awareness. Hiri and ottappa, the moral compass that feels shame and fear to do wrong. And the roots of all success. Alopa, generosity. Adosa, loving kindness. And amoha, wisdom. The Buddha summarized this in a single powerful line. Phassa mulaka sabbe dhamma. All mental states begin with contact. Why does this matter to you? Because if you understand that your mind is just a process, a machine relying on objects, you stop taking your heavy thoughts so personally. You realize you can change the walking stick. You can change the object. By watching this process with wisdom, what we call yoniso manasikara, you begin to detach. You begin to find freedom. This is the path to Nibbana. May you understand the machine of your mind, and may you find the peace beyond it. May you be well. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.